Hey guys! So this video is going to be pretty different, pretty interesting, pretty creative, pretty extra. Fantastic transition. Let's continue. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but with extra gum wrappers, you can take the aluminum falcum off of it. The aluminum foil off of it, and it's really sticky and it sticks to things really well. I've been saving extra gum wrappers for a very long time. We've got quite a bit, and I was like, let me make a art piece out of extra gum wrappers, and it's gonna be the Disney castle. I don't know which one I want to do yet. I'm deciding between Disneyland and Disney World. But yeah, I'm going to go count how many I have of these. Grand total is 247. Let me show you guys how it works. Piece, now it's only 246, and you can like crumple it, and then eventually peels apart. I think I've done it on this side, so. And then you can press it down really hard, and then it becomes one with the box, and it's like super shiny and cool looking, and it's like pretty hard to take off, but you can scratch it off pretty easily. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. TTFN, ta-ta for now. Uh-oh, it's the next day. I definitely got sidetracked. I was slightly productive because I found out which Disney castle I'm going to do, which is the original Disneyland castle. Okay, so I have the picture here, and I separated it into 4 quadrants because I'm using 4 pieces of paper for this, trying to sketch it. It didn't take long for me to realize that that was completely unrealistic to do, so I just printed out 4 sections. Alright, so I got all 4 spots. I do not understand why they came out as purple. Okay, so here it is, and my printer is so annoying. So if you see this part right here, it's okay, my family's being loud. So if you see this part right here, it's definitely missing something. It's supposed to have the windows and stuff. Where are the windows? But still looks pretty cool. I finished taping everything together. I want there to be detail in this, you know, I don't want this to just be a huge block and some triangles attached to it, you know. I'm going to use parchment paper because it's kind of transparent. So I taped the parchment paper down, and I traced over the parts of the castle and all the details that I would want to add later, and this was pretty time consuming, but I was watching Smart Guy. I love Smart Guy, and I'm not really digging this music. Let's change it to something more Disney. Crumple it up. Okay. Oh. Just do it. Let's get a different view going on here. Alrighty you guys, it is the next day. I actually got quite a bit done. You guys are all probably asking yourselves how in the world I made all the towers. Well, I would cut up the pieces into triangles and place them on. I know, very complicated, very advanced, so if you guys don't get it right the first time, it's okay. We're nearing the end of filling up the whole castle, very exciting. This part is literally so satisfying. This part is literally so satisfying. This part is literally so satisfying. And indeed it is. cover up some holes, I would take small pieces and stick them on. For this whole art piece, I ended up using 57 gum wrappers. But I think it looks so cool, and I'm really nervous. I'm like really nervous to mess it up, because I know that I am. Alrighty, so I actually have no idea what to do. This looks really cool, first of all. So I have this bit of wire. Let me just like outline it. Like, does that show up? Oh my gosh, it does. Oh. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna outline all of this. And that's exactly what I did. I used books this time to keep the parchment paper in place. This kind of took forever because the wire that I was using was very flimsy and not very controllable, but it worked out pretty great. Okay, time for the reveal. Cool. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to like scrape off a tiny little like bit. Oh. I should put this on a hard surface. Alright, let's see if this works. Nope, it does not work. Uh-oh. No, this does not work. It didn't end up working and I fixed it. So I'm just going to be using some black paint. And of course I'm using a toothpick. Man, was this time consuming. This footage is 30 minutes long. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's very messy to say the least. That's all I gotta say. Okay, sorry for the terrible lighting, but I finished. I looked back at the footage of when it was like without all the lines and details, and those were the good old days, honestly. I don't really like how it's turning out. I liked it better without all the lines. I thought that the outline, like, it wouldn't be recognizable, so I would need to add the details, but it was definitely recognizable, in my opinion. Also, I got LED lights ready. Just kidding, it's my baby alarm clock. It's the next day, let's get started. So I need to find paint brushes. Okay, I found some. So I started by outlining the castle, and as you can tell, I'm watching a show. And that show is The Wonder Years. I definitely recommend for you guys to watch that show. It is amazing. It's not Disney, but it's still amazing. And now for the very satisfying part. Painting. Look at how cool this looks now.
The klutz. Nice play, Shakespeare.
I just love that. That's such an amazing saying. Nice play, Shakespeare. Okay, so the paint is like already dry. I'm gonna add some fireworks. Yay! Or like thin strips. Okay. I actually ended up cutting the strands a bit shorter, which is what I'm doing right now. And then I placed them and used the small strips to make a little extra bang to it, I guess you can say. And I ended up making only 2 firework Okay, so I've run into a very big problem. It's not sticking. I can put like glue over top or something. So that's what I did, and it ended up working pretty well. Okay, so now I'm going to add the glitter. Let's put it in my hands. It's gonna get everywhere. It looks like salt. Can't really see it either. Okay guys, so it is all dry now, and as you can tell, the glue line is pretty harsh. And I kind of just want to blend it in more with some of the black paint, so turned out pretty good. I think now I'm going to maybe put Mod Podge over it. I don't know if we have that, just to like seal everything in place. Okay, so I don't have Mod Podge, so I made my own just with some Elmer's glue and water. And this is where disaster struck. The fake Mod Podge was not working, and it was just kind of sitting on top of the aluminum foil and not going on smoothly. Oh my gosh, this is turning out terrible.
Nice play, Shakespeare.
The walls are moving. This is like just not the right. Okay, so I fixed it. It looks kind of wonky, but I wiped off all of the Mod Podge. So after it all dried, I cut around the border. And there were some spots that weren't covered with the black paint, so I just filled them in with Sharpie. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys this tomorrow when the lighting is a lot better, and to really show this thing off. See you guys tomorrow. That is it, you guys. This was so much fun to do, and I want to do this again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please give this video a huge thumbs up. Please comment below any video suggestions. Oh wait, you can't because my comments are disabled. Also, don't forget to subscribe to become part of my Fuzzy Wuzzy army, and don't forget to share my channel with your friends and family. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye! Fuzzy Wuzzies out.